We're going to review the top 5 best GPS for adventure motorcycle riding, that you can choose the right one for your purpose. You can check out the links in the description below, and also don't forget to subscribe. Number 1. Garmin Zumo 595LM. Let's just start off with the Rolls-Royce of motorcycle GPS units. The Zumo 595LM has just about everything you could need. It's got a large screen, which makes it easy to read at a glance. It's a Garmin, and like most Garmins it comes with a plethora of maps, and new ones become available or are updated all the time. The Garmin app also can pull traffic data from your phone and display it on the GPS unit. It even has a route shaping feature, which is really useful for planning. Lastly, the display is customizable to show the things you're most interested in. Every product has its downsides though, the first of which is that the software can feel a little bloated. This affects riding in that there's a number of warnings and pop-ups need to be dealt with, annoying in a car, even more irritating on a bike. The unit is also rather expensive compared to other models, so if you're trying to keep costs down, you'll probably just need to strike this one from the list. Number 2. Tomtom Rider 550. Garmin might be the inveterate powerhouse of navigation these days, but it was Tomtom that truly paved the way. They were the first to popularize carrying a standalone motorcycle GPS unit, and as such, they have a lot of experience when it comes to making a product that functions smoothly. The Rider 550 is a well-oiled machine with a lot of functionality, and an even better user experience. Let's start with a nice little thing about the screen. The 550 lets you indicate whether you're wearing thick or thin gloves so it can maintain the right sensitivity to your touch. The screen is slightly smaller than the Garmin at 11 cm diagonal, though. The unit does come with free map updates for life, which is fantastic if you do a lot of travel. Number 3. Garmin Montana 610. The Montana 610 from Garmin is a fairly middle-of-the-road model that's not too expensive while still having all the necessary features. This is the GPS of choice for many adventure riders. Its lithium-ion battery is slated to last for 16 hours of solid use or 22 hours with AA batteries, considerably more than you'd get out of a smartphone. It also comes equipped with a barometric altimeter, which is useful for figuring out your elevation and predicting if a storm front is rolling in soon. Admittedly, the screen is a little smaller than either the Nuvi 26999 or Zoomi with only a 10 cm diagonal length. It's not a major difference though. It just means you'll do a little more scrolling on the map to see all your waypoints. It also has 4 GB of internal memory, which can be expanded with a micro SD card. Plenty of space to hold all your maps. It comes loaded with 250,000 maps from geocaching.com too. Number 4. Garmin GPSM AP276CX. While most of the units on this list were designed for all kinds of outdoor activities, the GPSM AP276CX was created with adventurists like dual-sport motorcycle riders in mind. Its lithium-ion battery will last about 16 hours and it can run for another 8 hours on AA batteries. In terms of construction, it has the same IPX7 rating that most of the other units have. Where you'll really notice a difference is with the screen, 13 cm of diagonal length. This is the largest display of any of the GPS units we've reviewed. Unlike many of its competitors, it's also not a touchscreen. While a non-touchscreen might seem outdated, it actually makes the unit a bit more rugged and easier to operate when wearing gloves. In terms of functionality, the 276CX is second to none with lightning-fast operation and a really intuitive menu system. Number 5. Garmin GPSM AP64 Street. If you're someone that's new to standalone GPS units, the 64ST from Garmin might be one of the best choices for you. It's easy to use, has most of the features that will be useful to you, and won't cost an arm and a leg. The unit comes with a hefty 8 GB of internal memory and the possibility for expansion with a micro SD, plenty of space for downloading extra maps. However, its screen is the smallest of the units reviewed, at 6.5 cm of diagonal length. Like the 276CX, it also does not have a touchscreen, which lets you keep your riding gloves on while operating it. The small screen limits its useful as a mounted navigational tool, but if you're leaving it in your tank bag and only checking it occasionally, this isn't a problem.